All right, we got sophomore wide receiver Deven Thompkins had his first career special teams touchdown on that punt return and his first career receiving touchdown on that reception. We'll have Deven open up with a comment on how he thought the offense played tonight, and then you guys can ask him questions. Go ahead, Deven.
I feel like our offense played at like the game that we're supposed to play. You know, we played to our tempo. We left a couple touchdowns out there, but I mean, that's part of the game and everything. But I know that we played to our full potential tonight, and that's what I like to see with my offense. I love my offense, and I love my quarterback and all the receivers like that we have in our room with us. We just make a lot of plays.
How different did the offense feel tonight versus last week against Wake Forest?
Excuse me?
How different did the offense feel tonight versus Wake Forest?
I think we felt a lot more electrifying tonight. You know, I think like we had a bad taste in our mouth from the last game. You know, we left 3 touchdowns out there that could have won us the game. You know, and it was just like against Wake Forest. You know, we came out there and we played as hard as we could, and like it just wasn't good enough. You know, so today we really wanted to send a message to everybody in the conference that like we're here to play and we're ready for anybody.
That was obviously an exciting play you made on special teams, and it was good timing because the offense inside the 5-yard line fumbled the ball there. So how gratifying was it for you to give your team the momentum right back?
I knew we needed to play. You know, those first 2 drives we took them down there. We got down into the red zone, but we didn't capitalize. We kicked a field goal one time, and then we didn't score. And then I was just like, man, we need some touchdowns. Like we need to score. So I knew that as soon as the first time I touched the ball, I just knew I wanted to score. That's it.
So it's not just on special teams. You've made big plays both this week and last week on offense. Like, what's it like for you to be a big part of this offense initially?
It's amazing. I feel like a little kid again, honestly. Like, I feel like I'm back in Pop Warner, you know. Like, I'm actually able to display my talent, you know, and just show everybody that, like, this is who I am and this is what I love to do, you know. I want to be one of the greatest to play the game, and that's my goal, and that's what I'm going to stick to.
What would you call that move that you put on that guy on the receiving touchdown?
Hot sauce.
Deven, with like that move, the punt return play last week, you kind of proving yourself to be one of the elite speed threats for the team. Would you say you're the fastest guy on the team, or can somebody else beat you in the foot race?
Well, I mean, 40 times when we did them, I ran a 4.31, and I don't think anybody else is closer.
How fun is it being on the sideline and watching the defense do what they did today?
Oh, it's amazing. You know, I mean, just seeing our defense make those plays, you know, I love defense. In high school, I played offense, defense, and special teams. You know, I never came off the field, and I love defense. So when I see my defense out there making big plays, you know, making big hits, that fuels me up to when I want to go out there, I want to make more plays just for them.
You never quite know how a team might respond after a big first half like that. It's really easy to let your guard down, but you went out there, the offensive line really dominated on those 2 plays by Warren there. How fun was it to see you guys just pick up where you left off in the first half?
That's what we're supposed to do. You know, we practice all week for this, you know, like it's what we do every single day, day in and day out. Coach Anderson, he pushes us every single day to not be mediocre, to be above average and be great. That's the standard that's around here. So I think that we all understood that coming out of halftime. Like, just because like we're up right now doesn't mean that we're gonna take our foot off the neck. We're gonna keep it on the neck, and that's just how we play. Killer instinct.
After you have a night like this, how much more confidence does it give you to keep getting snaps on the offense?
Oh, so much. You know, I'm just ready to make more plays. I'm ready to go play whoever's next. San Diego State. I'm ready to go first conference game and just win. Let's win this championship. That's my mindset.
What did you think of how Jalen played?
Jalen, he does it every day in practice. That's what he does. You know, he runs like that in practice. So it's not a surprise to me to see him run like that. Honestly, that's what I expect out of him. You know, like he's a great football player, and that's just what he does.
Deven, what's it like to play with your number 1 fan?
That's my everything. You know, it gives me a whole lot of motivation. I actually just had my son. We had our son on Sunday, this past Sunday. Thank you. And you know, I really wanted to play this game for him tonight because he's experienced. He has some difficulties and everything going on with him. So I really wanted this game to go to him tonight.
What's it like to balance those 2 worlds, right? Like football being the greatest player, like you said, is your goal, and being a dad. I mean,
I mean, it feels, honestly, to me, it feels normal. It feels normal. I mean, I can see from the outside looking in, it's difficult, you know, like sometimes like I'm really tired, you know, and then I have to go to school and then have to come back home and help out and have to go to practice, and it can get a little overwhelming, but I mean, I know that God wouldn't have given me anything that I couldn't handle, you know, and I give all the glory to Him. And as long as He has me in this position, I'm gonna continue to do whatever He has for me.
Can you talk a little bit about how the football side of family, right, where you have the guys the relationships you have to have with the quarterbacks in order to make the plays that you make, and with the rest of your guys. I mean, tell me about that.
I mean, it's amazing. Like, I mean, when I came on my visit, Savon Scarver and Jordan Love, they were my hosts, and like automatically, like I felt that unity. You know, I felt that they took me in like I was family. They brought me in like I was family, and then just to like when I committed and everything, like they still showed me love. And then when I got here, for my freshman year, they honestly. They helped me out so much, just understanding the playbook and just bringing me in. Like I would be with them every day, just chilling with them, hanging out at Jordan's house, just hanging out with Savon, and then like it just feels like a family. Like everything feels like love. There's a lot of love in here, you know, and that's something you don't get. I feel like everywhere else, like real true love as a whole team, you know. And it's just not our position group, like, and it's just not the offense, like it's the defense and the offense. Like we all combine together, and we all have that love for each other.
Anything else for Deven? Or his daughter?
Yes, please put her up there.
I got the one quote.